Lesson 10 for June 1 through to 7, Little Times of Trouble, read by Dr. Percy Harold. Monday, June 3, Some Principles for Marriage. Marriage, like the Sabbath, is a gift of God to humanity that goes back to Eden. And, as Seventh-day Adventists, we know what the enemy of souls has done and is still doing to both the Sabbath and to marriage. Even the best of marriages are, at times, going to suffer from conflict. What follow are a few principles that can help couples work through these issues. Question. Read Ephesians 1, verse 7. What crucial principle is found here that must be part of any marriage? Ephesians 1, beginning at verse 7. In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace. You must learn to forgive, especially when your spouse doesn't deserve it. Anyone can forgive the deserving. In fact, that's hardly forgiveness. True forgiveness is forgiving those who don't warrant it, the way the Lord forgives us through Christ. We must do likewise. Otherwise, our marriage, if it survives, which isn't likely, will seem like purgatory. Question. Read Romans 3:23. What crucial principle is found here as well? For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. You must accept that you're married to a sinner, to a being who has been damaged to some degree emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Get used to it. Accept your spouse's faults. Pray your way through them. You may have to live with those faults, but you don't have to obsess over them. If you do, they will eat you alive. A holy and perfect God, through Christ, accepts us as we are. You, who are hardly holy and perfect, must do the same with your spouse. So to finish today, read Philippians 2, 4-8. What important principle here, as well, can we use that can help us not just in marriage, but in all potentially troublesome relationships? Philippians 2, beginning at verse 4, let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant, and coming in the likeness of men. And, being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself, and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross. You have been listening to a reading of the Adult Sabbath School Bible Study Guide by Dr. Percy Harold from Queensland, Australia. This service is brought to you by Hope Channel, the Sabbath School Department, and Christian Services for the Blind. Remember, God is always faithful.